some people in the profession are like always traveling, especially pre-COVID, obviously. So in addition to the grueling hours of performing and practicing, a lot of our time is actually spent, just sitting in planes, sitting in cars, or just, standing up or in very congested spaces. What is your advice to musicians who are so busy to the point where maybe they can't even seek PT or OT on a regular basis? Like, would you give advice that maybe PT and OT is another investment to one's career?
For me, the clients that I typically saw, it was more so, how do I say this? um, like they had an injury that caused them to see me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just from like a kind of like a mental standpoint, making sure that there's occupational balance overall. So occupational balance meaning like making sure that your day is filled with different things, not only just the traveling or not only just music. So making sure that you have some time for friends, for family, spend some time for just you, where you're not even thinking about the pressure of being a performer. But physically, yes, like we can help rehabilitate if you do have an injury or pain. And I know that time is an issue, and especially COVID, we're doing a lot of like telehealth appointments nowadays. So the physical aspect of like hands-on therapy is really hard to find. But even if you have one consult and you're given suggestions, then keep up with that and really make sure you stay balanced in everything else in your life too, because that'll help you mentally.
Yeah, I think, like Laurie said, even, one session can be really beneficial because, I think our goal is always to help you help yourself. So PT shouldn't be something that you have to go to, for a whole year, like all the time. It should be, obviously it helps to, be able to devote maybe like a month to going to your appointments, regularly. But yeah, we're flexible. Like sometimes I'll have patients come in, once every 2 weeks if they really can't make it in once a week. But insurance does cover, therapy. So that's one, financially, at least health insurance does cover, a huge portion of the cost or the majority of the cost. But then time wise, yeah, your therapist should be giving you tools to work on your own. And eventually, you should be able to, kind of help to treat yourself when you do experience, pain or discomfort. And then there's also, yeah, and especially during, COVID and right now, there's a lot of online resources too, like, different, like a lot of physical therapists put out, content on, different social media platforms or websites. And there's always, different like yoga or stretching videos you can look up, online. So there's a lot of tools that way too.